Welcome to week 17 of the Commissioner's Corner. It's hard to believe we're 17 weeks into this, but I'm really excited today. I've got a guest joining me from Columbus, a record-setting blue liner right now, Sophie Jaques. Good morning, Sophie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to chat. You are having what some would deem as a bit of an unprecedented season for a defender. So we'll get to that, but I wanted to ask you a few other things first. So you're back on the ice this weekend, or you were this past weekend with Lindenwood at home after, I think, the longest break of any of our teams. So a long time being off of the ice. So first, let's just tell me, how was your break? Did you have a good break?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was fun to be back home and have some relaxing time with family. And I think it was a good break.
So when you guys got back, when you were back on the ice, how quickly did things kind of get back up to pace, and what was the focus when you first got back on the ice?
Yeah, no, I think we were definitely back up to pace within the first couple of practices. They were hard and we got everyone back together. And I think the focus was just making sure we still had our team chemistry and just working together out there.
Yeah, team chemistry is always big. I've heard several times, Buckeye hockey, and I think I know what that means. But if someone asked you, how would you describe Buckeye hockey?
I think Buckeye hockey is just hardworking and relentless and just giving your best effort at everything you can do.
So your team this year was interesting because you brought in a lot of newcomers. I mean, at the beginning of the year, trying to get that chemistry up to speed. And, hockey's unique. You don't have a long runway, right? We kind of hit the ice and then we're playing games pretty quickly. So do you feel like, I guess your results would speak for themselves, but do you feel like the team, really was able to kind of get together pretty quick? And maybe, how important as a senior was like your leadership and the leadership of your fellow seniors?
Yeah, no, I think it was definitely an adjustment since we had a lot of new people, but I think we did a really good job of getting to know everyone and building that team chemistry. And you could just see even from the start of the season to where we are now, we're even closer and working even better together.
So I mentioned you had Lindenwood at home, big time scoring games. I mean, lots of goals, lots of players getting in the point column. How does it feel to be on the ice in that type of situation when it's just, things are really rolling and there's a lot of success coming? Like, just walk us through kind of your emotions and how fun that is.
Yeah, no, I think it was just a really fun start to the second half. And it's always fun when everyone gets to play. So you get to cheer everyone on. And it's cool getting to see people's first, like Brooke, who got her first hat trick. And I think it's cool that everyone got to touch the puck and everyone had chances out there.
Yeah, for those of us that were watching, I mean, it just really literally felt like everyone got to touch the puck and everyone was in the action. And I think certainly for having been off of the ice for that long, it seemed like sort of the best way to get back into the swing of things. When you were getting ready Friday, did it feel like the first game of the season again a little bit? How excited was everybody to finally just play again?
Yeah, no, it was super exciting because we had such a long break. And yeah, I think the excitement was there, the first game of the season. And I think we were all ready for it.
Yeah. So now we're going to switch gears, but I want to talk to you about something. So, and you probably don't want to talk about it very much, but you're having an unbelievable season. So 5 times our player of the week, 2 times our player of the month. You're coming off of a 7-point weekend as a defender, 37 points right now on the season, which is second in the country, having played less games as a defender. So just when I say all of those things, how does that make you feel? And what do you attribute some of that success to?
Yeah, no, it feels good, but I think I just attribute my success to my teammates, and we've just been the puck movement has just been there. And I think it's just been clicking for us. And I think that's what's helped me do that. And I think it's been really fun.
So I have to tell our viewers that Sophie speaks just like she plays. Humble, just does her job, just gets to work. And that's, obviously when the puck moves as much as it does for you all, you're going to have the chance to have some success. But it's for those of us watching, it's incredible to see your success. And so we've got, 7 weeks left of the season and really just can't wait to see how things play out for you. So let's go back a little bit to last year. Frozen Four opportunity. definitely a battle with Wisconsin in the semis. What kind of motivation did last year, give this team, and how much do you think that experience will help you now down the stretch?
Yeah, I think the experience was really great for us to be in that moment. And I think it showed us that like we are there and we can do it and we have that ability. So I think it's just having more confidence going into this year and sticking to our game to be able to achieve that success.
It's been the last maybe 3 years where Ohio State, when you say Ohio State in the women's hockey space, we're talking about Ohio State in the top 2-3 teams in the country, which is not something that it was like prior to kind of this run. So for those of you who, as a senior, you've really seen the program go from, middle of the pack now to top of the pack, where the expectation, I think, has changed for you all, right? The expectation is that we're competing for conference championships and national championships. So like, can you just tell us a little bit about maybe why you think that program shift has happened, or what was the key to getting everyone to believe in that mission, or, maybe how you've seen it change over your years in Columbus?
Yeah, no, I think it definitely started with Muzzy coming in, and she kind of took over and built a new culture. And I think every year with people being around longer, they're more bought in and more focused on it. And then also are able to easily teach the new players as they come in. So I think it's just been a really big shift in our team's culture, and everyone has really bought into our new game plan, which I think has led to our success.
Yeah, it makes sense. People talk about culture a lot, like it's kind of a phrase, right? If the team culture is good, but I think it's so visible in just the trajectory of your program, and that's kudos to all of you. So 7 weeks left, all WCHA play. So here we go. We're gonna finish strong down the stretch. You're back on the ice this weekend up in St. Cloud, playing on the big sheet at the Herb. How do you prepare differently for the bigger sheet of ice, or do you prepare differently?
I think we definitely prepare the same for every weekend, but just knowing we're playing on a sheet of ice, we'll just have to know that using our speed will be even more important this weekend. And if we can build off our puck movement from this past weekend, I think we'll be very successful this weekend.
Tell us a little bit about Sophie. So I know you're from Toronto, but tell us about, your background a little bit, your family, maybe how you ended up at Ohio State.
I have a brother and then my parents at home. It's just the four of us.
Is your brother older or younger?
He's younger. He's also in university in Canada at the University of Guelph. So, yeah.
Okay. And hockey was part of life?
Yeah, no, it was, everyone just kind of did it back then. And I think my first learn to play hockey that my parents put me into was actually at an outdoor rink. So it was fun being outside, and then I just never stopped from there.
What was the path like to Ohio State? Did you get recruited? Did you know early on that's where you wanted to go? How did that work?
No, I don't think I really knew much even about the recruiting process till I was at least in high school. And I just got recruited. Ohio State was one of the schools that recruited me. And then as soon as I visited here, I fell in love with campus, and that's when I decided that it was the right school for me.
So was that a good decision for you?
Yeah, it's been really fun. I've enjoyed my year so far.
Tell me your major.
I'm a civil engineering major.
Okay. And I know we talked before, we're not going to talk about life after hockey because we don't know yet, and we're just going to live in the moment. We made that agreement. So that's what we're doing. We're living in the moment. Okay. So in the moment, we're going to get to know Sophie a little bit better because I'm going to ask her some real fast get to know you questions. So make sure you're ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let's make sure our connection's good again. Good. Okay. Here we go. Sweater or hoodie?
Hoodie.
Phone call or text?
Text.
Card game, board game?
Card game.
You're decisive. I like this. Starbucks or Caribou?
Starbucks.
Tim Hortons if you're in Canada?
Yeah.
This is funny. I forget how many Canadians, I've had several, and they all tell me If I'm in Canada, Tim Hortons, but not Tim Hortons in America, because apparently it's very different. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's very bad here.
It's very bad here. Okay. I don't drink coffee. I need to get into this, I guess. But anyway, oceans or mountains?
Oceans.
Pen or pencil?
Pencil.
I was wondering about that. I always feel like that tells us a little bit about someone. When you go to the movies, are you a popcorn or a candy person?
Popcorn.
Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning person.
Okay. Dinner or dessert?
Oh
wow, I got one where she didn't know right away.
I think maybe dessert.
I'm with you, girl. Road trip or plane trip?
Plane trip.
Where would you go? I think I know the answer based on the pictures behind you, but tell me, where would you go on a plane if you got to go?
Yeah, no, it'd be fun to go to California, but also probably Europe for me too, if I can go there.
Yeah, because you've done the California thing, right? So now we're gonna go explore somewhere else. Okay, got it. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Dine in or delivery?
Dine in.
Dine in. Okay, last one. What's one word you would use to describe yourself as a hockey player?
Oh. I don't have a word. I don't know for that one. Like a heads up player, maybe, if that counts.
Yeah, that counts. I like it. Heads up player. Well, this heads up player that I'm speaking with is on a tear. So keep your eyes on Sophie Jaques throughout the second half of the season, because we're expecting to see some really big things from her and the Buckeyes. So we're back in action. We're going to finish out the stretch of the WCHA regular season here with 7 straight weeks of WCHA action. All 8 teams will be on the ice this weekend. All of those games can be streamed live on B1G Plus, part of the Big Ten Network streaming package. You can also check out our website and our social media handles for any up-to-date information, as things are ever evolving as we continue through the navigation of the pandemic. Sophie, thanks for joining me today. Good luck in St. Cloud this weekend.
Thank you.
Have a good week, everybody.